My dad came here from Italy. My mom and dad did send me to Italian school in San Francisco. I did meet a local girl prior to going into the Marine Corps, and I had asked her if I could write to her, and she said yes. And we were married for 62 years, and she passed away about 2 years ago. I came to Oakley here about 1947. Oakley to me is one of a kind. It's coming out of San Francisco, and coming to Oakley to me was like a bird getting out of a cage. If anybody mentions Oakley, and I'm at any kind of a meeting, they all turn around and see if I'm there. I am a pioneer because Oakley gave me an award. And it was the first time they ever had an award for the pioneer of Oakley. The nickname has been lately The Godfather. It makes me feel old, but I am old. I wasn't born here, I wasn't raised here, but I did come here and I felt that I wanted to put this town on the map.
Born and raised in India. Came here in the United States in 1993. When I was 23, I went to India, so my parents thought of me getting married. It's arranged marriage through my parents. It's been 12 years now. I'm enjoying, he's a nice guy. I have 2 kids. 7 years ago, we moved here in Oakley, and it was like different, quite better than, Antioch. We had no Indian store here, local. So we thought of opening a new, something different here, bringing something different. So we decided to open this store. So it's been over 3 months, So we've been getting a good response from local customers. It's important to share your history with others so they can understand, your background and, the way you live, so they can have a different experience.
I was born in Liberia, West Africa. I grew up with a single mom. My mom moved to the States when I was about 3 years old. In 1990, I was in Liberia when the Civil War was going on. I visited my grandparents, and I got kidnapped by one of the rebel groups. They wanted to recruit me as a child soldier. I told them they were fighting a senseless war. And I got beaten a lot. On one occasion, I got my front tooth beaten out with a AK-47. After my graduation from undergrad, I went to seminary in St. Louis, Missouri. Started up as a Lutheran pastor. I understood where the other Liberians were coming from that were refugees, so I could minister to them. And that's one of the reasons we moved into the area. We moved into Oakley. And as a resident of Oakley, I enjoyed that because I can walk down the street. I don't have to think I'm the only African walking down the street. I don't have to think I'm the only immigrant walking down the street. For me, that plays a huge part in my life, and even bringing my kids up in Oakley because they can see that diversity.
I've been living in the Philippines for 46 years of my life. I have a wife named Perlita, and I have 3 kids, 2 daughters and 1 son. I wanted to come to this country because of one main reason, for my kids' education. I'm working as a security guard in the city of San Francisco. I'm very much involved here in San Antonio Parish and serving as Grand Knight. My kids are very important to us because they are the one who will give us the strength. They are the one who will give us inspiration. Living in Oakley is really perfect for us. Yeah, we love Oakley very much.
I was born in Mexico. My father used to come to the United States, specifically to California, and work the fields. It was really hard to see my parents both struggle, and I remember, at the end of the day when they would get home, they're all dirty, and it was hard. I remember watching them struggle with just basic things like paying the rent and grocery shopping and translating, trying to understand, going to see a doctor and trying to communicate with the doctor. When I was in 8th grade, I started an English class for adults, and that's when I realized that education was my calling. I am now a principal at Garinger Elementary School in Oakley. Oakley is a wonderful, wonderful place. It's such a welcoming place. It's a place for families, and it's a place that people feel welcome. People feel that they belong. My father used to always share with us how the reason we came to the United States was to find a better life. I can honestly say I thank them for making the decision to bring our family here because it changed our lives.